experience being drafted?
Yeah, it's been pretty hectic. Obviously, I'm living out my dream right now, so I'm trying to be present, trying to take in every moment. But it's hard when um, I'm an NBA player now. It's crazy to even say that. I feel like I'm in 2K, but um, it's a blessing. I'm just incredibly blessed to be here.
Jared, Kyle Newbeck from PHL Live. A lot of guys, when they come into the league, when they get asked, who do you pattern your game off of, talk about offense, I guess. Is there anybody defensively that you look to as, I can kind of replicate what that guy does in the league?
Yeah. When I was in college, I used to ask my trainer a lot who I should watch on defense, and he sent me a lot of Fred VanVleet highlights, just being sneaky, trying to get steals, trying to just get deflections, and obviously be a good on-ball defender. So I think Fred is a good one to look at.
Gina Mizell, also with the Philadelphia Inquirer. Adem, you've had an even quicker turnaround with getting drafted last night and then coming here. Just can you describe what the emotions and kind of the whirlwind nature of that has been like for you?
It's been amazing, I felt everything at the same time, happiness, sadness, joy. Every emotion hit me at the same time. It's just so unreal to get a name called. Still can't believe it. I'm an NBA player right now. We walk towards this goal every single day of our life to get here, and we're here now. So it's pretty exciting.
And then for both of you, just what have the early conversations been like with whether it's the front office, coaching staff, just about kind of the early expectations for you, what they want to see out of you this summer, just to get ready for your rookie year?
I got it. This has been amazing. I spoke with the front office pretty much right after I got drafted. I can feel the energy through the phone. I can tell what the organization is about, the hard working, the expectations. It's an amazing program. We're part of great things to happen. It's really exciting to be here, and I can't wait to get to work.
Yeah, a lot of it's been just kind of finding out where I'm going to live, and I'm just excited, obviously, but trying to figure out the little details of just being in Philadelphia. So I think I'll find more out later, but definitely just using my game, obviously, to incorporate with the other players that are here.
Paul Hudrick, Liberty Ballers. Jared, for you, there was a lot of talk the other night about your personality, and you're a very positive person, but there is the other part of you on the court that's very competitive. You like to talk some trash. Just where does that part of your personality kind of come from, and how do you kind of, I guess, kind of regulate that?
Yeah, I think it's a good balance I have. Being on social media and doing all the stuff outside of basketball, it comes with a lot of hate. And when you get a lot of hate, you kind of want to prove yourself that you can be one of the best players in the world in college. And obviously now being a rookie, it's just I got a lot to prove. So I'm just willing to take on that challenge. And once I set a goal, I'm gonna put my mind to it and work as hard as I can to keep going. So I think that mindset of just always wanting to be the best always motivates me.
Kai Carlin, Sixers Wire. Adem, yesterday you mentioned Joel, once he got drafted. I guess, how much are you really looking forward to kind of, I guess, learning from a guy like that and playing with him?
Joel is an amazing player. We have similar roots. He's African. I am African too. I've always watched him. Playing against him, going against him every day is gonna be a handful job for me, and also it's gonna be a learning process for me to be able to learn from such an amazing player. It's gonna be a really good step for me towards my career, and practicing against him every day, going against him in practice. I think that's gonna help me with my progression.
Daniel Ollinger, Rice Ricky Sanchez, Jared, for you. At Duke, you kind of balanced a role of being an off-ball scorer and seeing some on-ball reps too. And Tyrese Maxey, in his years here in Philly, he's kind of done the same thing. Are you looking forward to learning from him just kind of how to balance a specific offensive role like that?
For sure. Obviously, someone being successful in the NBA as quick as he did, I'm going to try and learn everything I can from him, whether it's the work ethic, how his transition was from college to the NBA. I'm going to try and learn everything I can from him. Obviously, he's an all-star now, so everything I can, I'm gonna try and figure it out and learn from him.
And then Adem, for you, your motor and how you go after offensive rebounds, how you recover on defense has been things been talked about you the last 2 years. Just do you pride yourself on how hard you play every game?
The one thing about me, you're always gonna get all out effort from me. Every time I step on the floor, I come with all energy I could give. I give everything for my team to get wherever we want to get to. I think Philly is gonna be getting one of the hardest work in the draft. So, yeah.
Goes back to Zach.
Hey guys, this is for both of you, Zach Chalala, Metro Philadelphia Philly Sports Network. What's something that you're really looking to prove in your rookie season, maybe something that people aren't quite familiar with about your game?
For me, in college, obviously, I played more of an off-ball role. So I think just being able to obviously learn from Tyrese on-ball stuff and being able to show that I can be on the ball, make reads on pick and rolls, and then show defensively that I'm willing to be that defender. Obviously, learning the team rotations, learning defense. I think the mind is something a lot of people undervalue in this draft. Just being able to figure out stuff, the IQ. And I think I'm good at that, so I'm going to try and show that as much as I can in my rookie season.
I think for me, one of the things I would love to show this is to be able to do everything defensively, on ball, pick and roll, switching. That's one thing I think I would love to show my rookie year, and also offensively to be able to initiate plays, get out the pick and roll, and to play fast, which is one of my strengths.
Adem, to maybe go off of that defensive stuff, just you being Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Year, known for that end of the floor. Just how did you develop that part of your game? Just not just at UCLA, but just throughout your life.
Growing up, I played soccer. I think that kind of helped me with my speed and my agility and my mobileness, the way I move on the floor. And also playing at UCLA, I played behind the Defensive Player of the Year my freshman year, Jalen Clark. I think that kind of opened my eyes to how much defense can make an impact in the game. And after playing off him, he left for the league, and I saw a lot from him, learned a lot from him. Obviously, we play different positions, but just his the alertness, how quick he's on his feet to go after balls. I think that kind of helped me be focused and understand how much a defense can make an impact in a basketball game.
And then for both you guys, you're joining a team that has championship aspirations, that really wants to win now, obviously. Just what does that feel like, kind of entering a situation where, some rookies, they're part of a rebuilding team and you can sort of grow together. You guys are being put in a situation where this team wants to win right now. Just how do you think that's going to impact how you kind of approach things now?
Since high school, I feel like I've wanted to be on the biggest platforms, be on the biggest stages, and that's why I chose Duke. And now to be in Philly, to have those championship aspirations, I feel like I'm ready for it. I've always wanted to play in the big games, and I feel like when the lights are the brightest, I feel like that's when I want to show out and be myself out there on the court. So I'm excited. It's something that I've looked forward to my entire life, and now I'm finally here.
From what he said, I've always wanted to be in a team that competes. I played for UCLA. We're one of the best team in college basketball my freshman year, which was really exciting to learn from guys like Tiger and Jaime my freshman year. It's really exciting, to be able to continue there in the league, to play for a team that's contending for the championship. That's really everything I wanted. Compete with the best and be up there with the best.
Hey guys, Lauren Rosen, Sixers. What do you feel about the next couple months, understanding that in a few months you'll be playing against all NBA players, but there are some opportunities in the next few weeks to maybe play against some other guys that are getting their first taste in the NBA. What do you hope to prove as you look towards summer league and workouts with your new teammates?
I don't know if it's looking to prove anything. I just want to, find my way on this team, find my way, just, get to know the people around me and learn from everyone. Obviously, I have the talent to be here, so just trying to always be myself. And when I'm on the court for summer league, obviously going against the people that were drafted in front of me, I obviously have motivations for that. But yeah, just trying to learn and find my opportunity on this team and learn from the best.
Yeah, I would say establishing myself as a contributor on the team. I want to be a part of something great. I want to be contributing to the team, not just one of the players on the team, So that's one of my goals this year, to be able to be acknowledged and make accounts of myself on the team.
Go ahead, Sam.
Hey guys, Sandy, Giovanni, Clutch Points. You guys each have obviously your own strengths and weaknesses. You guys have each skills that you can kind of lean on as you learn. But how do you sort of balance making sure that your best skills translate to the league, and also trying to work on your weaknesses as you guys learn to progress? Does one of those like stand out as like more important?
I would say like staying true to myself, you know, do the things I do best. What the team needs me to do, I would do it. Doing what I do best, like defensively, like running the floor, using my athleticism. I think that's what's gonna get me on the floor. So I wouldn't deviate from that, try to do something new or different. So I just gotta do what I do best.
Yeah, when I'm in the league, you have to use what got you here, and that's my shooting ability. So obviously being able to have that be my most translatable skill, and then continuing to work on my weaknesses. Whatever the coaches need me to do, I'm gonna work on it, and I'm gonna try to be the best at it.
Adem, you know, when the draft came, a lot of people were raving over your athleticism. You know, your defensive player of the year. You played at UCLA. How much do you use being a second-round pick as motivation? Because everyone after you were picked, they were raving over you and saying they were shocked. But you went in the second round. Do you use that as motivation? Do you have a chip?
I'm always motivated. You know, I'm always gonna bring the motor in. I'm gonna bring the energy. I felt like this was the perfect spot for me. This is where I wanted to be. This was part of the plan. Falling to the second round doesn't change anything for me. I'm still gonna be the same person I am. Bring the same energy, bring the motor, bring the energy. That's what you're gonna get from me all day long. Nothing has changed about me.
But why was this the place you wanted to be?
Because I felt like the team really was competing. I love to compete. You know, this is one of the teams that will be competing for the championship next year. They have a really great sport. They have really great players like Tyrese, Joel. I feel like they can do something great, and being part of something great like that was huge for me.
Jared, I guess it's a real quick going back to your competitiveness and everything else. Again, you prepared for this challenge you guys are about to take on. I guess what did Duke, your time at Duke, kind of do to help you prepare for that? Just because, you know, they're one of the blue bloods of college basketball.
Yeah, being at Duke, you know, the best college program in the country by far. You learn that when you're at the top, there's going to be haters. There's going to be people who going to find any way to discredit your work, discredit everything about you, and you learn to live with it, and you learn to find motivation for it. And so coming here to Philly, where it's kind of the same vibe, I've already learned from it, and I've already kind of been through it, so I know how to understand it and how to learn from it.
You know, you talked about there's going to be some hate, right? But it just seems like you're extremely comfortable in yourself. Where does that come from?
Yeah, I credit my parents, my brother, my family. They've instilled in me from a young age just to be confident in myself. Work hard, find your goals, and since I was a kid, I've always loved to just be myself, be me, no matter where I've gone. And I think that confidence just comes from them. Whether it's painting my nails, doing TikToks, like it's just stuff I like to do, whether people like it or not. A lot of people don't like it, but you know, it's fine with me. I'm just gonna continue to embrace it, and I'm always gonna be myself because it's what got me here.
And what a follow-up with that is, I know you said there's some people who don't like it, a lot of people don't like it, but it seems like there are a lot of people who recognize you and look up to you. This prime example, yesterday, I'm walking down the block and people are asking me about the draft. And I'm talking, and then they're like, what jersey number is he going to wear? And I'm like, huh? And they're like, oh, we follow him on TikTok. So you do have an influence, man, like, especially with, you know, the younger group.
Definitely. As someone who you're on social media, you try not to look at the hate because you're going to single it out, even if it's one hate comment and 100 great comments. So I never want to shy away from the love I get. I get so much love from kids who DM me and tell them I influence them and so I inspire them sometimes. So just to be that influence, I feel like I have to always understand the confidence and always bring that, be myself no matter what, and always just show love to them because it sometimes goes undervalued when you look at the hate sometimes.
Austin Carell, 97.3 ESPN. This is for both of you. You know, college season is 30-something games, and NBA is double that. Have you guys given any thought to how you're going to have to adapt your bodies and your mindset to a season that is double the length?
For me, I've always loved the recovery side, the mental side of basketball, and so I think this is like the ultimate challenge for me. Obviously, it's like 3 college seasons in one, it's 4 college seasons in one. So using the meditation, the visualization, when you're able to visualize your body being healthy, it happens, and it truly can change your whole life when you don't imagine yourself being hurt, you don't imagine yourself being hurt in general. So I think I'm excited to learn the recovery process, but just using my will to win, and every time I step out on the court, I'm trying to prove something. So I think that'll allow me to be healthy each night.
Yeah, I think recovery is really big to get through the long season. I love to take care of my body. I have like a really long frame and I stretch a lot, so I think taking care of my body is gonna get me through the long stretch. And I'm a big dude. I run, I jump, I bang, so it's like that's gonna be a long season for me. But I think recovery is huge, and I love the recovery, so that's gonna be amazing for me.
And then, is there any alums at your respective universities where you guys have kind of talked to them about the next level that they've made?
Unfortunately, JJ Redick. But yeah, I've got to talk to him a little bit about it. Even just like I've got to talk to like a Seth Curry. Really, even my teammates, Apollo when he's came back, Jabari Parker. Just talking to him about how they withstand the whole season, how they withstand just being the easy transition from college to the NBA. So just finding any little detail I can to help myself.
I obviously spoke with Jaime, which was my teammate my freshman year. He has had his own fair share of like injuries back in college, and like I asked him through how did he go through like the whole season, like he had it in college, and like the NBA is 2 times there, and like how did he manage to go through there? And he gave me like the little advice, which is like the little extra time you spend in the gym in the weight room takes you a long way. Like the little time you spend, like more massages, more cold tub, those are the things that's gonna get you through the long stretch.
Thanks, guys. We'll do some photos.